So today we're going to be making sushi. The ingredients for this recipe are salmon, tuna, seaweed, nori, cucumber, 2 avocados, sriracha sauce, spicy, really spicy, some sushi vinegar. You can't really read this one, but you can find that at any local market. Mayonnaise, wasabi paste, mango if you want, same as the avocados and the cucumber. Also optional tobiko. It's like really little salmon eggs, but it's not salmon. Some sugar, soy sauce, and salt. Here I have some rice. Uh, for the rice, you need 1 kilogram rice, sushi rice, and 1.1 kilograms of water. So for the rice, you need 1 kilogram sushi rice. That's really important because the normal rice will get really kind of like risotto, and you don't want that because you want it to be spreadable on the sushi nori. 1.1 liters of water, and we're also gonna make a mixture of sushi for the sushi rice. We're gonna make a mixture of sushi vinegar, 200 milliliters of sushi vinegar, 130 grams sugar, and 30 grams of salt. Yeah, we're gonna have to put it into a pan and just lightly on medium slow power mix it till all the sugar and the salt is dissolved. Then set it aside so it is all until it is all cool. So measure out 200 grams of sushi vinegar. Done. Now, you don't need to really measure 30 grams of salt. It's just practically a pinch of it. So put your vinegar into the pan. Now fast, take, and put your sugar. Put 130 grams of sugar. Put it into your sushi rice and turn it on medium heat. Put a pinch of salt, not really a pinch, around how much it can fit into your fist. Around this much. You think it might seem wrong putting sugar into your vinegar, but it's actually the kind of taste it really makes to your sushi vinegar that it's really important. Also, if you just put the sushi vinegar and the salt, it would seem way too sour, and you'd barely be able to take a bite of your sushi rice with your sushi vinegar into it without having the worst expression of all time in your face. So the sugar really takes that off, so it doesn't feel like that. And stir continuously till it is all dissolved. It's really important not putting it on high heat, because normally vinegar, it's not supposed to be on high heat. Here, it's not supposed to be warm. Well, it's not, the reason I'm putting it on heat is not supposed to be warm. It's supposed only to dissolve all of that sugar and salt from it. So you could also take a jar, put your sushi vinegar, sugar and salt into it, and you just shake it till it's all dissolved. That's also okay. And it's really important to keep stirring, because you don't want your sugar to stay you don't want it to stick to the end of the pot, because then also washing and the smell would be horrible, and washing, too much time, too much effort. So just keep mixing till it's all dissolved. I'm nearly there. The smell is not necessarily really nice, but for good foods, it doesn't need to smell nice when you're preparing it. at the end, it should look and smell nice. My sugar vinegar composition is dissolved. It has no more sugar bits. It's just clear. So stop it from the heat, remove it, and check to see if it's really warm. It's not that warm though. Taste it. It should taste pretty much, at the beginning you feel really much the sugar, but then all that vinegar just kicks in. That's how it should taste like. Don't worry, if you think that there's way too much sugar or way too much vinegar, that's how it will seem. But when you put it in your rice, the rice takes off most of the flavor. So the rice, you cook it. Well, you put a glass lid. It's important to be glass on top. 15 minutes on high heat or when it starts to bubble really hard. Then 10 minutes on medium-low heat. Or medium. Then you just take it out of there and leave it 15 minutes to simmer. Do not extract the lid. I'm extracting it right now because it's already done. Leave it simmer. All of that moisture that's on top just to get into the rice and cook a little bit more. Then you can take it out and put your vinegar on top. So you take a wooden bowl, bamboo bowl. It's really important because it doesn't stick that much onto a bamboo bowl. Put your rice in. Now that you've put it in, make sure not to put it on your side or else you're going to get in big trouble. And use a wooden spatula or one of these ones to mix it. Because the rice really needs it to really needs a bamboo thing because it doesn't really stick that much. And you put slowly your vinegar. Now I'm gonna use the bamboo one because it's really hard to move with this one. A bamboo or wood, like this. So you start putting slowly, not all at a time, and you don't press it down because then it's gonna stick together really much and get like polenta or something. So you either take it from down up, or you just kind of like in farms. Uh, if you go in a plane and you see a farm, you kind of see this kind of like shape that's a line, a line, a line, kind of like that. So you do a line, then a line, then a line, then a line, then a line. Because you want right now to not let your rice stick to other bits of rice, so it has more air. Especially as your nigiri, it's really important for your rice to have air. And after some time of mixing, you lift from down up, because when you mix, your rice down there gets really squashed. So you just get it from down up, and you don't have to put all of your mixture. You put it after taste. That at cooking, always you have to put after taste. That is the main thing. Because if you don't put after taste, it either ends up being bad or it ends up you not having anything personal in it and just going like, recipe, I've done this, done. So you really want to put your own personal preferences into your cooking. Taste? No. And also, the rice has to be also sour because the nori also takes away from that sourness. And because this helps really much uh, the taste also sticking onto your nori seaweed and separating the rice from each other. So there's more oxygen coming in. Taste again? No. Not yet. I usually put all of the vinegar because that's how I like it, but some of you don't like it that sour. Keep adding vinegar till it's perfect to your taste. Now, after this is all peeled, get the samurai sword out and getting out all of this brown stuff. Don't forget to give your dog all of the waste. Okay. Now turn it over to the beautiful side and check it for bones. If you have bones, just take them out with a pinch or whatever. So don't forget, take out the bones. But firstly, you have to check by. You always have this fiber over here. See, this salmon has this kind of like arrows pointing down. So then you check down, normally on the middle on this white, but normally you can check anywhere for the bones. And I found here, if there's one, there must be more than one, always. So here I found some. Take them out. Check on both sides. Yep, I have no more bones left. So today in this video, I'm gonna be making the nigiri, maki, crepe rolls, and also we're gonna be making some hand rolls, but that's optional. You might be thinking, my board is messy. This is one of the least amounts of messiness you could get as when you're making sushi. Okay, so we're gonna be starting out with this beautiful katana. You want to have the really thin bits cut off. So for me, it's this. And always when you're cutting, you don't press down because you're gonna squash all of the salmon and it's not gonna be really pleasant to eat. You always, in one move, you push a little and just like this. Always start off with the edge and like this till it cuts off. Now, if you don't have another piece, just don't go like a chain, like a saw. Always one move. If and always start from the edge to the top. If by the top you don't cut it off, which is pretty rare, then after you finish, you go once again, but never push down really hard. Okay, so we're gonna be starting off. We're gonna be cutting this bit. It's really thin. We're gonna be making spicy salmon out of it. Beautiful piece. You want to cut off this white thing because same as the brown, it's not pleasant to see on your sushi, and you'd probably not want to eat something that looks like that. This one we're gonna also have to cut off. Okay, look how beautiful this one looks. And here, we're gonna be making approximately 2 bits. We're gonna be cutting down right off this white, right on the fiber. Right of the fiber. Look, the beautiful pieces. We are going to start off with the nigiri. So, you always want your nigiri to be your wider bit, but not too wide. So, you take your maki bit and take it off. I'm also going to explain how to cut the tuna later in the video. Okay, look how beautiful this is. This is going to be our nigiri piece. Cut. One. You don't really want it to be really thick. I'm not going to cut off lots. So leave your salmon there. Get your sushi rice. And get a bowl full of water so the right doesn't stick. So you weigh your hands. Take a little bit of your rice, approximately this much, and just shape it into a ball, not pressing really hard. Kind of this big. Now, press a hole into the middle while keeping an oval with your hands. Flip it over. Put your salmon right over and press it down. Now, also press the front and the back. Swap side and press again. Beautiful nigiri piece. Now if you want you can eat it on the spot or you can just keep it for plating. I'm gonna keep it for plating. And repeat the process till you have your nigiri pieces. You want your nigiri always to be a one bite. You don't want it to be big. So it has to be one bite because you don't like to take so much pieces. So much bites, not pieces, for one sashimi. And again, we always kind of like not squash it, put it down against the rice, like this, something like that. And squeeze the rice. Another nigiri piece. It doesn't really always look aesthetic, but you live with it. Set your salmon aside. Now for your tuna. This tuna, it's really big for your sashimi, for your nigiri, but just try to cut it and then cut in half. It looks a lot like steak. Now, if you don't have the right tuna and it's way too hard, it will be also really hard to do the nigiri. So, as I said before, into the ball while wetting your hands, and optionally you can put wasabi on your fish for any type of fish. Make it into a little ball like this, about this big. Make your little ball. Now, press it and make it an oval shape. Flip it around. Squeeze it a little. Now, with your fish, I'm not putting wasabi because I'm just gonna eat it normally with the wasabi. Now, like this, just cover the rice with the fish. One nigiri done. You can do as much nigiri as you want. Nobody stops you. But it will take more time and effort to make more nigiri. Now this one, I cut it a little wrong, so this one I'm gonna keep for the sashimi. I'm back. I've cut a better one. Weigh your hands. Little ball. Oval. Right to the middle. Flip it over. Tuna. And put it right over. Done. Beautiful nigiri. Now for the rolls. This roll I'm just gonna make a simple maki with salad. Now for your maki, take the nori, shiny side down, because that looks really nice on the roll. Normally you could use half of it, which I am for the maki. For the futomaki, use one whole one because futomaki also means big maki, so like giant maki. Hosomaki, which is right now what I'm doing, is tiny maki. So you don't need the whole thing. Set it aside and you put it onto your bamboo sheet. Onto your bamboo sheet, like this. For this one, you're gonna take out, I'm doing with salmon right now, so take out your piece of salmon, which was for the maki. Cut it in half. Now, cut it into thin pieces. Cut it into thin sticks, actually. Now, weigh your hands. This maki I'm just gonna make with salmon. Take rice, put it onto your nori, and spread it out, leaving one finger on the top. Because if you don't leave it, your rice is gonna come out and it's not gonna look nice at all. And while you're spreading it, make sure not to press it too hard, because then it's gonna become, like I said earlier, like polenta. Which, yeah, you don't want that to happen. If you need more rice, take more. Cover up the rest of your sheet. of nori. You don't want a really thick layer because then you're going to only feel the rice. Now, take the stick and fill it in till the edge. Put it close to the side. Cut if you need. Perfect. Now, here comes the rolling up bit. Place it on your bamboo sheet. I covered it with plastic because it doesn't stick. Because if the rice gets out, which it normally happens, it doesn't stick to it. Wash your hands. And now, you take your thumb and put it under your bamboo sheet. Under your bamboo sheet. And with the rest of your fingers, pluck your salmon so it doesn't exit. Now, slowly rolling it over till it ends up here. So now, roll it up more. When it's done like this, you put your fingers there, roll it up, and then when it ends up here, put water so the seaweed sticks, and roll it to the end. Now, you can press it and shape it to a square. Reveal is a perfect hosomaki. Now, when you want this, you just push your ends in. Now it's done. Take a separate plate and place them. It. At the end, I'm going to show you how to cut it. Now we're going to make an outside, rice outside roll. So for this, you're going to also need a sheet of nori. This one. Place it onto your bamboo mat. Cut your fish. I'm going to use this and some avocado. Use salmon and avocado. The avocado. Take off the sticker if there is, or not, and just cut through it till you reach the middle. Now, cut it to the sides. Now, open it. Doesn't have to look perfect on the inside. If there's too much brown, just take it out. Here, you're just gonna cut a slice, or how much slices you need. Take a spoon and scoop it out. Look, these are done. You can also put mango if you want. I'm not. And for the outside in roll, what you're gonna want to do, moisten your hands, take rice, and this time cover all of your nori sheet up. After you've covered it up, take it and don't be scared. Flip it around. Now that I flipped it around, you don't put any more rice. Just put directly on your avocado and your salmon. The rolling up process is exactly the same as was the last one. So you take with your big thumbs this, and this time since we put more, and you really squeeze it in, then it looks like this. Cover it, shape it, and then roll it all the way. Press it, and here is a beautiful maki with outside in rice. You can do lots of crazy stuff. With your rolls, you can do anything you want. You can put tuna on your rolls. Just take a piece of tuna like I've cut in the sashimi, but don't cut it in half. Just cut it again in half and put it onto your roll. You can be crazy. You can go sriracha, mayonnaise. If you want, I'm gonna teach you now. The last roll, spicy mayonnaise salad. At the beginning, when I've cut off the really thin part, you get it back on your sheet, on your chopping board, and just cut some bits like this, and cut it into small cubes. When it's done, take a bowl, put your salmon in there, put some mayonnaise, sriracha after your taste. I'm gonna put some sriracha sauce. With the sriracha sauce, some mayo, and mix. It might seem disgusting putting mayonnaise and sriracha into salmon, but it's really good. Now that you're done with it, for this one I'm gonna put cucumber. So set it aside. Take your cucumber not to your vegetable cutting board. So it's a separate cutting board. Cut it. Peel it. Okay, so now set your cucumber aside. And here, cut it into half. And cut into, and here, you're gonna have to scoop out the middle. Because it's really watery. So your rice now that you've scooped it out, cut it. Take your sheet of nori. I'm gonna use a big one. And I'm gonna do outside, no, sushi rice. Like I said earlier, don't be scared. Flip it. Flip it, yeah. And now cucumber. Since I've used the whole piece, the whole sheet already, you can put more of your filling and your beautiful spicy salmon. Mm. After you've done this, I said earlier, don't be scared. But and for the spicy salmon, don't put it till the end, because all that moistureness will reach the end. It is a big roll. Reveal. This is called a futomaki. Get it all in. Now, since they're done, wrap this up. Put this roll away. And cut your sushi. To cut your sushi, you always need to press down. Here's when to press down. So you cut in half. Then, as always, you need to wet your knife. You need to wet your knife. Here, if you can't wet your whole knife, just put the front in and leave the water flow. Now that it's wet, cut it. And then moisten it again. Cut it again. And here the same. Cut it again. Beautiful. Now these will go on the plate. For the plating, I have already put my nigiris. Now, put your rolls. Take your osomaki. Wet your knife. Cut it in half. Now, cut it again. Be creative with your plating. You don't want your plate to look sad and boring. You want your plate to scream out, sushi. So get creative. Now for this futomaki, you have to cut in way smaller pieces. After it is plated, take some soy sauce, wasabi, and put it on the side. After, for the plating, at the end you put two dots of wasabi and here a dot. Now it's all done. This is the best thing you've ever tasted. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share.